Hello one and all, this is Nerdcraft here, bringing you Game 2 out of 3 against TSLKiller and Dignitas Select here on Metalopolis. Spawning in the close air positions is Dignitas' own Select as our Red Terran and his opponent, the Blue Protest TSLKiller. I'm sorry if you guys just heard like a screaming in the background. People in my dorm are kind of loud. You know, it's cool, but at the same time it gets a little annoying. So, last game we saw Killer go for a 15 Nexus, and Select just completely took advantage of the fact that there was virtually no army out for Killer, and just did an all-in with Marine SCV all-in. You know, kudos to Select for being able to just like recognize that and know that if he just pulls all SCVs, he can pretty much take the game. Killer, if you'd, I felt that his micro was slipping a little bit on that, but you know, at the same time, it's hard to micro when you have 3 SCVs. Or, I mean, 3 Stalkers, a lot of probes, and only 1 Zealot against a lot of Marines and SCVs. So, yeah, in this game, let's see what's going to happen here. Again, the Select going down for that barracks, of course. Looks like he's going to be going for a wall-off, which can determine some things. I mean, that can determine a 1-1-1 build or early Banshee pressure. Of course, this is close air. So, they haven't scouted each other yet, as we can see here. And so I guess Select is just, he's thinking of one strategy and just going to go for it, which is always nice to do. You usually should go into a StarCraft 2 game with a strategy in mind, and by the looks of it, going for that 15 Nexus again. So Killer really favoriting his macro play in this series, which you know, you can't blame him. If you master micro, you can if you master macro, you're able to just expand. If macro is a second nature thing to you, your ability to do other things is just crazy. I saw that in a Day 9 Daily one time, and I thought, yeah, that's pretty much true. So I'm not stealing the phrase, don't worry. And let's see here. So they are going for the scout. It looks like Killer is going to go straight away for the cross position scout. I'm guessing they're using like an MLG version. Yeah, MLG has the supply depot down here. Now I can't really say that if there's a certain maps or anything. I think the NASL has maps like that, but I think the NASL also has the supply depot. So yeah. Also, I just want to say this too. Whoa, my mouse going a little crazy. Ooh, bunker going down here from Select. But yeah, like I was saying though, right while I was getting ready for this series to cast, a guy that I just played recently, I stream myself laddering. Check that out at n_craft on Twitch TV. So, and I played him, and then he messaged me while I was getting this ready to go. He's like, "OMG, are you the real Nerdcraft?" I'm like, "Yes, you do mean the caster, right?" He's like, "Yes, yes," and it was like, "Yeah, I am him." He's like, "OMG, I can't believe I've played Nerdcraft and Husky." So that felt really good that he was very happy to meet me on ladder, and he even mentioned me with Husky. I've never met Husky. You know, he's one of the reasons I started casting. So that was really cool. I thought it definitely felt good. So yeah, love to see the support. And hey, even haters, because that means there's people paying attention to me. And looks like this is actually setting up for a 1-1-1 build here from Select. He's getting the tech lab and the reactor onto the barracks, and then doing a 3 depot wall off. This is very indicative of a 1-1-1 build. He'll get a Raven and a Banshee out, and then he'll switch the factory over, or no, he'll get a tech lab for the factory, and then go into siege tanks, and then pretty much pull all the SCVs. So if TSLKiller can hold this off, I would really like to know, because I know a lot of people have been having trouble with the 1-1-1 lately. So if TSL has figured out a way to stop the 1-1-1, it's going to be really good. It's going to be very beneficial. Now, as you can see, TSL Stalkers and his 1 Zealot is doing a lot of damage here. And I said that phrase once more. I'm going to try to avoid saying that phrase, because I don't like when I say redundant phrases over and over again. So this supply depot might be going down. I mean, there's not much Marines at all. 2 more Marines are coming out for Select. And there's the Banshee. So Killer, by seeing the Banshee and the Marines, he might be getting an idea of what's going on. They might even be practicing together. and just telling themselves to do certain builds. And this supply depot is going to go down by the looks of it. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, it does go down. The SCV was taken out. And now that this wall is pretty much open, Killer can really get going. Whoa, that was weird. Now, Killer's natural is saturated here, so his economic ability is just going to skyrocket. As we can see, it's 34 harvesters, 224, and just to give you an even better idea of the economic lead, just look at that. I'm not sure if you guys can see this little tab up on the side. Siege Tank Tech is going down, and it looks like Select is going to transition out of that 111 build, instead just go for Pressure Banshees by the looks, possibly, and Siege Tank Marine Siege Tank, style that was, for those of you who do not know, was actually created by Marine King Prime. Pretty much, he created that style, and Marine King Prime is one of my favorite players, so that's totally cool by me. I hate it though. I hate playing against it. Just, oh man, it's like, oh, those Marines are so gonna die. What? There's tanks? But other than that, yeah, this looks like what Select is going to be going for. He keeps continuing baking Banshees, so it looks like he really wants to try and do some economic harassment, which he's going to need. The Observer, no, that's a probe, okay. I was going to say the Observer interesting enough up here, but no, the Observer's right there. And, yeah, just trying to think here. What more to say? That was my phone. If any of you were wondering why you suddenly heard Thor is here, that's my phone. And yeah, just to show how much of a nerd it is. I am. So we see this bench. She's gonna try. She did pick off one probe, but nothing else. The Twilight Council was coming up. This Banshee is a lot more successful. She's taken out 3 so far, and yeah, we can see here and in the Twilight Council here, Blink is being researched. So you kind of can treat Banshee harass in the same way as meter harass. You want to start getting Blink so you can really pick off those Banshees. A lot of Stalkers now up here for Killer. And as to what this is going to, maybe some pressure, but I don't know. Oh wow, I keep getting emails now. Did pick off one of those tanks, and yes, looks like Select is pulling the SCVs once more. I don't know if Killer saw the SCVs. Oh, whoops. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Play. Okay, yeah. There we go. As you see, picking up. I accidentally clicked B. Apparently that means back. So, that wasn't good. Sorry about that. Little mistake there. My clumsy fingers. And Killer did see, I suppose it was a good thing because I needed to know whether or not that happened. But Killer did see the SCVs, and he is just poking at those tanks. He's reduced the tank number to 1 instead of 3, and looks like he is going to be blinking up into the main. He can definitely do that. No, the siege tank is going sieging, and it is within range. And just remember, the splash damage from siege tanks are ridiculous. And Select is actually supply blocked here. He's not going to really be able to produce anything else. Man, talk about John Madden's statement right there. Losing a lot of Stalkers. And as we can see here comes the army, Zealots and Stalkers, now being created from Killer. And it's 85 to 72. I don't know if that's in probe count though. That is definitely in probe count. 27 to 40. But the Zealots doing crazy amount of work here. Good thing the Guardian Shield has gone up. Great Blink Micro here coming from TSLKiller, and he just needs to take out this tank. He's going to flank the tanks and takes them out. That is not good. That is all of the, that's essentially the backbone of the 111, and as we can see, GG from Select. That was really cool. I like that. I'm going to have to try that in ladder, definitely, because, I have a hard time against turn if you guys watch my stream. So, Killer takes this game. We're going to move on to game number 3. Not much more to say there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stick around for the next game.